separation, are held trapped by the messages, violations, and inequities of the society we live in, this basic goodness remains the essence of our being. A beautiful story holds within it this truth. During the mid-1950s in Bangkok, Thailand, a huge clay statue of the Buddha began to crack due to heat and drought. Now, when some monks arrived to investigate, they shined a flashlight into the largest of the cracks. What they saw surprised everyone. Deep under the gray clay was the gleam of gold. No one had known that inside this popular but ordinary-looking statue was a solid gold Buddha. As it turns out, the statue had been covered with plaster and clay 600 years earlier to protect it from invading armies. Although all the monks who lived in the monastery at that time had been killed in the attack, the golden Buddha, its beauty and value covered over, had survived untouched. Just as the monks disguised the beauty of the golden Buddha in order to protect it during dangerous times, we cover over our own innate purity and goodness as we encounter a challenging world. As children, many of us were criticized, ignored, misunderstood, or abused, leading us to doubt that gold within us. As we grew up, we increasingly internalized the judgments and values of our society, further losing touch with our innocence, our creativity, and our tender hearts. We cover over the gold as we seek the approval of others, looking to them to measure our worth, to determine whether we're good enough or smart enough or successful enough. And if we're part of a non-dominant group in our culture, we take on additional layers of protection to help us face the violence of social injustice and oppression. Adding layer after layer to protect ourselves, we become identified with our coverings, believing ourselves to be separate, threatened, and deficient. Yet even when we cannot see the gold, the light and love of our true nature cannot be dimmed, tarnished, or erased. It calls to us daily through our longing for connection, our urge to understand reality, our delight in beauty, our natural desire to help each other. Our deepest intuition is that there is something beyond our habitual story of a separate and isolated self, something vast, mysterious, and sacred. So what helps us to uncover that gold? How can we learn to trust the pure awareness and love, the basic goodness that's our very essence? How can our lives be an active expression of our natural wisdom and kindness? And how can we respond with a wise heart to the human ignorance, greed, and hatred that perpetuates violence towards each other, racial and other caste systems, cruelty toward non-human animals, and the destruction of our living earth? These questions have shaped my spiritual path, and in trusting the gold, I share my own challenges and discoveries in stories that I hope you'll find meaningful on your path as well. The 3 sections of Trusting the Gold, truth, love, and freedom, explore the basic teachings of the Buddha that awaken us to who we are. We begin with learning to recognize the truth of our experience by opening to life just as it is. Then we discover how to awaken our inherent capacity to meet this ever-changing life with love. This unfolding of presence and love reveals the freedom of our true nature.